validated. Yeah, see that's what the fuck I'm talking about. When you great, your work speak for itself. So y'all sit back, turn this up real loud.
What's the deal, y'all? Shit, we got the season premiere, season two of the Complex nominated We in Spaces, and this is when we do in-depth interviews on different artists in the culture. And today, man, we got for the season premiere, we got the AVE episode. AVE, how you feeling, bro?
What's up, my guy?
What's up? What's up? Well, like, in regular fashion, the first question is always the same question. You got battle rap and the fans tuning in and they supporting. Then, they hitting you up about different battles. Who you gonna battle? How you feel about the Cody? This and that. First question is always, man, how's Av mental health? How you feeling these days, man? How everything been going? You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Oh, man, I feel great, man. It'd be selfish to complain, Ain't much to it, We all go through, but it's how we get through. But I'm feeling great, man. Feeling motivated.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to get you on this episode so we can keep this run going. Like I say, these interviews is in depth. We will mention battle rap, at certain points. But, the beginning, we usually just try to get to know Av, man. Kind of ask some of the questions we don't usually ask because, we too busy asking about battles, naturally. So, question I got for you definitely, man, Norfolk, Virginia, man. How was it coming up there? I never been there before. So tell us a little bit about coming up in Norfolk.
Oh, man, the town is beautiful, man. The town is beautiful. We had a good childhood, man. We grew up on sports and stuff like that. Typical getting in trouble, little doing young shit, but for the most part, man, it was great, man. It was a lot of things for us to do at a young age, man. A lot of stuff to get into, but
Right.
we still had them opportunities to do other things for real, for real. Like I grew up in Broad Park / Shoot Park. I was all over the city for real, for real. But most of my time was spent out Park Place. I used to go to a Colonial Boys and Girls Club. Like if you from Norfolk, you know about Colonial Boys and Girls Club. That was one of the spots. Friday night dances, all that. I went there from like the time I was like 8 on up to about 16. Like it was just that lit. But in the meantime, it was football and you know
Right.
rec sports and like that. But it's always been about rapping though. Like rapping has always been my thing. But man, for sure, for sure.
Okay, regular hood shit. No,
Regular
I
hood shit.
definitely relate. Definitely relate.
Right.
Salute to Norfolk too. We like I said, we definitely always ask about the city, man. So I see you elaborated on it a little bit, Av, man. How was the young Av, man? Like if we would have met you, young or in your school with you, in your grade with you as a kid, what was the young Av like?
Always cool, man. Always been a cool dude, man. My issues was girls, so girls always been my issues, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was
Okay, every real nigga weakness, right?
there, the light skinned girls was the weakness at first, you know what I'm saying? Like every nigga. But
No, fact.
nah, I was always cool, man, as long as, doing my music, like caring about music and stuff like that. Other than that, playing sports. But yeah, the girls was my thing. Like I ain't gonna lie, I jumped off the porch super early. Like I met my baby mom at a young age, and she got pregnant when she got pregnant when I was like 14. So
Oh shit, right.
yeah,
You weren't playing.
I, I was ripping and running. That was my weakness, like women.
No, just like most of us, man. Like we can
So,
talk that shit or whatever on social media, but at the end of the day, nigga want a woman, man. That's just
yeah.
100.
And we was, we used to go to different neighborhoods with it. You know what I'm saying? But back then, you certain neighborhoods, you get caught out their neighborhood trying to holler at their girls. Niggas ain't having that, but I was always good with the hood that my baby mom from and shit like that. But other than that, man, if it wasn't sports and balling or playing football, it was girls and rapping.
Yeah, shout out to the girls and shout out to the rap, man. That
That's
definitely keep
it.
you out of trouble and it led you into the dope career that you got now, man. I guess I want to ask this, man, out of your whole life, I guess. Yeah, we going lifetime. Who is the most inspirational person to have? Like, who out of everything when you like, I gotta get this bag, I gotta get this money. You know what I'm saying? Who's in your plans when it come to that? Who the person that just push you to the next level with this shit?
Um, my mom, to be honest with you, man, like my mom real she was real like militant with it, but she was always private and about her business. Like, a lot of people would think that she ain't like them and stuff like that because like she was just that focused on her business and things that she had to do. And that always inspired me to, you know, be like that for real, because she ain't letting nothing interfere in the business. You know what I'm saying? So just watching mom do that, and then she did it on her own. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely a plus for
Strong black woman, man.
strong black,
Definitely.
for sure, for sure. And I always respected that. Like she ain't need no nigga. Like so, it was one of them. She doing it on her own, and working hard, busting her ass. That shit was the motivation for real. Always been. Salute the mom dudes.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to Mom Dukes, man. Always. Everybody got that good connection with their moms. And like I say, if that person is your dad, salute to them.
Yeah,
Whichever parent you get this dope like
sure.
that. Definitely want to ask you this, Av, man. What is something I guess in your personal life, if I'm, meeting some Av friends or family, they would tell me like the most dependable thing about you. Like, would they consider you a dependable person? Are you the type of person you can always call, or are you the type of person I got my select few, I got my select circle?
No, I'm definitely no. They'll definitely tell you that. They know. They know I'm the one to call for. You know what I'm saying? I'm either it's either if you need me to be outside or just some advice because I done seen so much and been through so much. So it's either just that good talk, that good advice talk, or just some other shit. They know I'm I'm one to call for sure. But definitely,
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. I also want to ask you, man, hip hop, that's what led you here, to this crazy battle rap career that you have, being up for Cody this year, just having a sensational year and really the whole 2024. And then if you want to go further back since you entered, getting your first shot. I guess I want to ask, what made you fall in love with hip hop? I know you a big hip hop fan, even over battle rap. So just hip
mhm.
hop music, what made you fall in love with that?
um, just I mean the art itself, man. I think it was just dope. I think Nas is the reason why I started wanting to rap. Nas was the first person that I really listened to that made me want to actually rap my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And it just went from there, man. I always appreciated the art form itself. It was something I could always do. Actually just studying greats like him, but definitely Nas made me like really want to do this shit and take this shit serious for sure.
No, shout out to Nas, definitely a heavy top five favorite. So,
Absolutely.
salute to Nas, man. And like I say, you are
Sorry,
also
I'm having trouble connecting
Alexa.
to the
Young girl,
internet.
hold on.
It looks
My bad, Av. Alexa over here tripping. She want to be in the interview too. My fault. You know how that shit go.
Nah,
But
so
no, anyway, man, back to it. I was gonna ask you, man. You're also an artist yourself. You make very dope music.
appreciate.
Shout out to the Validated series. Like I said, that's like my favorite series of music from you. What inspired the Validated series? Because you could have named it anything. You could have did. You named every tape differently. So, what made you want to make this a series? Albums.
Um, Actually, my homeboy told me I should do more, albums about it. Like it was just a conversation we was having about, where we come from is like, we tough on our own people, but we don't get the looks that we deserve. And you know what I'm saying? Like the more I got into like the more I progressed in battle rap, niggas like, man, you validated out here. You stamped like I don't think you know how stamp you is. Like, and the more we started, going to places different cities and stuff like that, and people like, yeah, man, I appreciate you putting on for the town. Like, you do a lot, you stamp for us, and like, you know what I mean? Just getting that love, it just made me want to run with that title for real, because the people appreciated the work I was doing out here early in the battle career. So, like, what we had now, it's like for sure. But I just felt
That's fire. That's
this was a
fire.
dope title to run with.
That's fire. I remember you mentioned earlier about Nas, so I know Nas is like you said that's like one of your favorites, or if not your favorite MC,
Yeah,
correct?
like my second favorite for sure.
Okay, if you remember, Av, what was the first hip hop album that you bought with your money? Got your money together, like I'm copping this when it dropped. What was the first one?
Doggy Style.
Crazy. Shout out to Snoop. Shout out
Yeah,
to Snoop. That's a classic.
it went. I think Doggy Style, then the Score from the Fugees.
Saying the Fugees.
Yeah, the Score album, but Doggy Style definitely was the first one.
Damn, so you was there at release date. What you copping a day later? How did it go? How did that go
Now
a little
my
bit?
peoples worked in the music store in the mall that we had, so I was like, this was tape time. So I was like, yo,
Oh, y'all had cassettes.
yeah,
Oh shit.
this was tape. You know, I'm an older guy. This was tape era. So when that doggy style shit dropped, nigga, like, even though Nas was the influence for me to want to rap, it was just something about that early Death Row shit. Like them niggas, like that, all that shit was just the Dove Shack, all them niggas, like all that Nick Dogg, Warren G, all that shit. It
Wow,
was
that
just,
shit nostalgic. Facts.
yeah, it was something different. You know what I'm saying? That we was really fucking with. But I definitely bought that. That was the first tape I bought.
Doggy style, that's crazy. Shout and you bought it on release date. Shout out to Snoop. That's fire. And we definitely gonna have that question regularly, man, with the first album y'all bought for sure. Who is your top 5 rappers? I know you mentioned Snoop, you cop his release, you said Nas. Who is your top 5 all time?
All time, it's tough. It changed so much, but Hove, Nas, and Big always there. Hove, Nas, and Big is always there. I think because definitely Pop, you know, and because the Snoop shit, Snoop too. But it changed so much. Like it's so many different influences that I had, but the consistent 5 would definitely be Big, Pop, Nas, Hove, and
Oh yeah.
probably Snoop.
And Snoop, go goats, all the goats. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at that one either, man. Salute to the goats, man. Um, Shit, we gonna get into battle rap a little bit, I guess, man. It's about that point, man. What got you into battle rap? When did you see this shit and it was like, bro, I'm gonna go on that stage and get crazy on these niggas? Like, what was that point for you?
I think what the day I decided I wanted to battle was when I first seen Rex and Uncasa. Like, mind you, I could
In the park,
yeah,
classic
seen that.
DVD shit.
I was like, nah, I need to start doing this shit. Like, I could always rap. Like, niggas, niggas had ciphers in school and lunchroom and shit like that. But like actually battling like that, Rex and Uncasa. I was like, yo, I got to do this shit.
No,
Got
that battle went like 8-9 rounds or some shit too.
no,
That was a
no,
goodie.
nah, that was the shit. Like the
That
whole
was a goodie.
put that on the radio, nigga. Like all that type shit. Like that was live as a motherfucker.
Nah, for sure. That's definitely,
We used to get
definitely.
we used to get the old Smack DVDs and the come up DVDs and all that shit like that. I'm from that era, the mixtapes and the clues and all that shit. Like that was our shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you go to the end of the Smack, once you
Mm-hmm.
DVD, you get to the end of that bitch. You got a battle up there, some shit like that. Like we from them days. So when I seen that Rex on Casa, I was like, yeah, I can do this shit, bro. But I ain't take it serious though. Like I won't really taking it serious like that, because I felt like, yo, this shit in New York niggas is not about to come fuck with us, nigga. Like, this ain't none of that shit happening. Like,
Oh, that's fire. Definitely glad that you pursued it, man. Cause like I say, man, you got one of the better careers in battle rap. So that's definitely dope. How that came about, real shit. Let's get to the bullshit, man. Everybody, for the last couple of weeks talking about 2025 hit list. I don't know if I catch yours, miss yours. What is AVE 2025 hit list? If you could name 5 of them.
um, Twerk, Calicoe, Rex, Twerk, Calicoe, Rex, Verb, um, and a woman, and a woman. You know what I'm saying? No particulars, but it's a couple women out there. I know a lot of people been asking about the Big K battle since, but forever. They. I don't really know if that's gonna happen. But, if it does, it
No,
like
that'll be fire though.
now we both. It's something we both gotta sit down and talk about, because it was a time when we definitely was on, like, we ain't never had no beef or no shit like that. It's just got down, where we from. We like the top 2 niggas doing that shit, so people always wanted to see that shit. Now we got a couple offers, but it ain't the number won't never right, so we ain't really fuck with it.
What's the list again? Run it back for the people in the back. I just want to make sure you feel me.
Yeah,
You said who?
twerk,
Okay.
calico, calico, Rex,
Crazy.
Verb, and any woman. Well, not any, but
Any woman? What about Shayna Ashley?
that. Yeah, Shayna's one, Casey's
Okay.
one, Vixen's one. Like
Okay.
I like all of them. I like all of them. I respect what they do for sure. Heart, me and Heart. You know what I'm saying? I run a fade with Heart. That's my dog. So something like that.
Oh no, all them is fire. I ain't gonna lie, y'all heard it here first. AVE 2025 hit list, crazy, big matchups too.
Yeah,
Definitely go book those. Get
I
in
promise.
contact with the
Tell you,
boss.
I locked this Cody. I just want niggas to know if this Cody shit get locked in with me, I'm gonna try to repeat. So anybody that battle rap that's listening or hear this shit, be on your shit this year because I'm gonna be on mine. Goddamn it, I'm gonna try to go back to back with this shit. If I
Oh
get,
yeah, we
even
gonna
if I don't,
definitely we gonna
get this
see.
one, like even if I don't get this one, like 25 is supposed to be the last one. So you know I'm gonna definitely be on bullshit with it then. You know what I'm saying? So I just encourage niggas to be on the same tight time. I'm trying to kill shit.
No, definitely good luck in the Cody race too, Av, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely a front runner to a lot of people. You got a lot of people behind you and Rock with that. But we're gonna definitely get into that Cody in a little minute, man. So I just gotta get to what the people want to know. In 2025, you know what I'm saying? Will we see Av by chance returning on URL this year?
Don't hold your breath. I mean, yeah, I might be, you know, if some situations work out, but I ain't. It ain't nothing that I'm like, oh, that I'm definite about. I don't know. I don't see it. But if anything's possible, you know what I'm saying? Right conversation, right communication. It depends on what happens. But it ain't
Okay.
nothing that's on the schedule for real. We'll see.
Okay, real shit. And I definitely gotta ask at this point, man, for the people, what is your relationship with URL? Because you know, you're saying it as if it's like a maybe type of you know what I'm saying, but it's like, I'm fucking with it, but I'm not. So like what is your overall business relationship at this point? And personal, if you
Um,
mind sharing.
I respect them, and you know, I'm willing to do business with them. That's you know, if they call, we can make something happen. If they call, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm always respect them and appreciate them for giving me the opportunity to, you know, be on their platform. But you know, the show gonna go on regardless. But you know, if they call me, I'll work with them.
Okay. Just a matter of reaching out, seeing your work, seeing what you've been doing. You receive the call, you not opposed to it. Because I
Yeah,
know we that situation was kind of blurry because we seen you on the platform, but then we seen you right back off of it. We knew it was some friction, so I just wanted to get pretty much the updated version of what to expect far as you on URL. So I
yeah,
appreciate you that for that one, Av, for sure.
we don't, you know, it ain't a beefing situation. It's just you know they got other you know things. I mean, they develop a new talent. They got different priorities, and I'm not one of them. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I understand the business, but in the meantime, I got to keep moving, keep pushing. But if they, like I say, if they call, we can lock something.
And when you say you're not, gotta lead me into this question. When you say you're not a priority over there, is that is that's based on just them not calling you frequently, or is that based on seeing other business go down and maybe yours wasn't the same, or what is that belief system based off of?
No, I mean I'm just not like no contract or no you know no obligation to them or no nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know I'm open to do business with them and I will, but you know pretty much independent contract. I'm not a URL artist. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You feel
Exclusively.
like if you were an
I'm
artist.
not just exclusively
Oh,
URL.
oh,
Like,
okay, no, go ahead.
yeah, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm just not exclusively URL. Like
But
I,
do you feel like if you were, would that hold you in regard of being a priority if you were exclusive or if it was some type of contract situation? Or
I mean, I feel like anybody that is you know signed to an exclusive label should be priority. You know what I'm saying? Like, because what's the point of you know what I'm saying being exclusive to just one situation? Because you know once you sign to one league or something like that, you know you can only do certain things on this platform. You know, we see the niggas that don't fuck with niggas and this league don't fuck with that league and all that type of shit. You know, bring all the confusion and throw all the bullshit in the game, but. You know, that's not where I'm at in my career right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't have my situations with URL. We done good business. I done gave them classics. They did a lot for me. I done a lot for their platform as well. But just where I'm at right now is just you can see me on any league. You know what I'm saying? It's just It is what it is. Like it's no beef or no hard feelings like that. It's just I can't sit around and wait for you, RL.
Right, right. No, I mean, no, you a man at the end of the day, and you got to make your own opportunities at the end of the day. So I definitely understand that 100%.
For sure.
So like I say, salute to you for even being cooperative with those questions. I know a lot of people, through our spaces or just bloggers, media, kind of wonder or alluded to their own type of thought about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you was able to clear that up. Recently though, Av, let's spin the block. We're gonna spin back to that too. Recently, last couple weeks, this Mount Rushmore, who should be in it, who should not be in it. Like I said, I didn't really get your take on your Mount Rushmore. So what would be yours for the males?
Mm-mm. That shit changed so much, man, because so many people. I got like 4 different Mount Rushmores, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
Okay.
for the most, I always had Mook, Lux,
Okay. Fire.
Verb, and like I gotta put my nigga Gotti up there, man, for what he done for the West Coast, man. I feel like the time frame that he did and the things that he did and accomplished in the time frame that he did and how he put on for that region. And I don't think nobody from over there ever did that shit like that before. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact. That's a
But
fact. I
like,
ain't mad at it.
but Verb was one for putting on for the Midwest the way he did, for the Midwest the way he did. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Definitely. Shout out to Verb.
You know,
Definitely.
man. I like it's more. You know, he had his shit with him, and everybody, how they gripes and everything like that with Verb. But when you talk about Midwest battle rap, you know what I'm saying, you really can't have a discussion without mentioning Verb, because he was on some shit at one point where he was like, I'm gonna go against everybody just to make sure y'all respect the region where I'm from. And you gotta respect shit like that. Regardless of the crazy shit he might be on now or whatever, however people may feel, the facts is the facts. When it came to the Midwest, him and Hitman was one of the ones, and I think he was out in front of that war for sure. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Got to salute Verb. I ain't mad at it. It's actually a pretty dope list, a little bit different than the ones I've been hearing. But like I say, you got your good reasoning for every single one. So I respect that. Like that's
Yeah,
dope.
because I got a Mount Rushmore that DNA on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for good reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got one with Rock on that motherfucker for good reason. Like, so it changes so much because so many of these dudes been doing their shit for so long with consistency, and they did so much for the culture. So it can change all the time. But if I just got to go with this solid one for one list, it'd probably be that first one.
I ain't mad at it. Like I say, like anytime somebody give me their Mount Rushmore and they got like good reasoning behind it, and we can really track the moments and track what the artist did, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that, man. Salute to all 4 of those guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta shine light on the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? That was another crazy thing too. They had Mount Rushmore talk about the ladies. It was at least 4 different popular variations of Mount Rushmores that was generated for the ladies. Salute to created by Polo. He actually made those graphics or whatever. The one Casanova got, I think Casanova got one right now. No, so salute to him, man, for that. That was dope. That was dope. Av, so what is the ladies Mount Rushmore, man? It's been getting crazy, bro.
It's
It's been
so
getting
tough.
crazy.
Like, number one is hustle.
Let's talk about it.
Number one is
I was
hustle.
expecting that. Okay.
Number two for me is official.
Definitely. Shout out to O. Definitely.
Number three for me, Jazz will be the third one.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Big Mount Rushmore. That 4th spot.
that fourth spot is gonna either be hard or 40, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
either way, I feel like you can't go wrong. 40 just with the highest viewed woman. Like, you gotta respect shit like that. Heart is a staple in this shit too as well. So you know,
Definitely shout out to Heart. Heart is like 12-0. I know her battles is like far apart, but if you add it up, Heart like 12-0. That's crazy. She definitely a legend. She definitely deserved that too.
Yeah, so you know.
No cap. But you mentioned the Cody earlier, Av, man. Not so much Cody, but I just feel like you had a great year last year from the start to the finish, bro. Soon as you took off, maybe within the first quarter, second quarter, people start seeing your steam pick up in 2024. How do you personally feel about everything you accomplished that year? Definitely leaving us for the year with the last battle with Ward, definitely getting the win right there and capping off your year. Like, how do you feel about your whole 2024, Al?
No, I was on bullshit for real.
Talk crazy. Definitely
My
was. Talk crazy.
my last battle was hustle. My last battle was hustle.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Hustle. Shout
Yeah,
to
hustle was
Hustle.
my last battle. For real, man. The Cody shit has always been dope. It's never been nothing that I really aimed towards winning because I always like felt like the criteria. I felt like it would never be in my favor because a lot of these niggas that everybody love don't want no problems. They make that shit sound real good. They talk real good on the internet, but the conversations we had off that shit and the reasons why they ain't stepping outside, it would have never put Cody in my favor. But
Mm.
shout out to the boss, man. Like the boss, we talked early, and it was just like, yo, she wanted me to be in my bag. Like serious, she was just like, trust me, man. Like we know she knew what was going on, my situation with, certain leagues or whatever. But she was like, yo, I just want you to take this shit serious one time for me, Af. And I was like, I got you. So, you know, she felt like Cody could be mine. Like I could win Cody. Trust me, I definitely got the talent to do it. That's never in question. But there was just certain moves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I respect that 100. And let's merge right into the Cody talk, man. So let me ask you this. As a battle rapper, right? And I'm not even talking about the typical, how do you feel about Cody? Nah, we get to that. What I want to ask you is the structure of Cody. This panel, they've been around for a couple of years now, and they've been doing their thing. Shout out to the ladies and the men. But how do you personally, feel about their structure system and their criteria, the way they judge for these battles every year? Like, what's your personal thoughts on that?
Some of this shit on the criteria I don't really fuck with. I'm gonna keep it.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I don't like the moment shit.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look. I gotta see another. I know for sure I don't really like the moments. I really ain't really understand the strength of schedule shit. But
Okay.
I feel like to hear people say wins and losses really don't count. I don't like that about battle rap at all. Like
Okay.
we,
Okay.
like regardless of what we debating, that like that's what it come down to. That's what we here for. That's what we. You know what I mean? Like.
Definitely for the bragging rights, right? You know
See,
what I'm
I could,
saying? To talk
I
shit. Yeah.
appreciate classics and shit like that. That shit is dope if I have, but I'd be lying like a motherfucker if I say I go into a battle trying to have a classic. No, nigga, I'm trying to get you the fuck up out of here. Like, I feel like I'm better than all y'all niggas. So you gotta win the talk shit like that. Like, I ain't signing up to no battle to have a classic. Like, I want you to do a good job. I want you to be fuck up in your rounds. I want to kill you. That's just the competitive person I am. So, the here wins and losses don't matter. Like, what are we here for, bro? Like, it kind of take away from the game like that. You know what I mean? But, I guess it got some kind of weight to it this year, I guess. But, we're gonna say
Mm-hmm.
I think that should be a criteria anyway, like winning
Okay.
percent.
The
Winning
wins and losses. So you don't mind too much of the other stuff. You want the wins and losses added though,
Yeah,
like
like
from the
what
jump.
we
Okay.
doing?
Okay.
Like what the fuck is we doing? I don't want to brag about having a classic. Like that's cool, that's dope shit that people can rewatch it. But maybe that's just me. I'm trying to kill some shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I feel you. I feel you 100% because you know what the wins and losses I can say, and I fuck with the panels, but just how that's set up, I can say that takes away from the traditional way we look at the battle a little bit.
Yeah,
But like I say, it's kind of like an appreciation thing where we got the moments, we appreciate moments in battle rap that give us our conversational pieces to talk about. So they're more celebrating those type of things. But let's just get right into it with the criteria though, Ab, because the game is the game. You know what I'm saying? We can have our things we dislike, but you're
uh,
definitely a front runner for the award. And anytime they, you know what I'm saying, if you pick me for an award, I want to win it now. I don't even know what it is. Best cereal eater or some shit. Okay, I want to eat more cereal now. I never thought about it. You feel me? So I know that you definitely are big campaigning crazy for this award. So what do you think your chances are within the criteria? Knowing wins and losses may not be counted until the end.
So I feel like I still got it in the bag. It's gonna be a tough year, like for sure. Like niggas been doing their motherfucking thing. Like Rock been doing his
Right.
Swamp, Trez, Sharon. Like, we talk about this shit on the regular. Like, niggas definitely be doing their motherfucking numbers, but I feel like that shit should be mine, even still. With the criteria that's on
Mm-hmm.
for sure. It's probably some things that, a lot of people got me and Rock being the 1 and 2 runner in the 1 and 2 seat of that shit. So it's probably some shit that he got the edge, pause if necessary, and criteria, and there's some shit that I'm out in front with too. But for the most part, I think I should have.
No, talk your shit. Definitely a heavy front runner when I hear the conversations for sure. So you definitely put the work in. You know what I'm saying? It's not really just about the conversation, but you definitely put the work in when it comes down to the criteria. So definitely good luck on that, man.
Like I've been having a consistent year of just you know, you know, walking away from my with my wins, and it's like not, and they don't need a long conversation about it. You know what I mean? It ain't no heavy
Right.
debate. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm here for. Step on shit and keep moving. And I feel like that's what I've been doing all of 2024. That I was doing all 2024, debuting on a bunch of different leagues and shit like that. That was important. I got judge wins and every no slip ups, no chokes, no none of that shit. Like it was a point where niggas was debating if I lost a round. Which if you have me losing a round in a certain battle, that's cool too. But the actual conversation, like if you stop and think about the conversation, you're not debating if I lost the battle. You debating if I lost a round. So that should be some impactful shit alone enough by itself. We ain't talking about this nigga losing a battle. We got to argue if this nigga lost the round, a round in a 3-round battle, and I only had one round battle, and that was to step up to replace somebody else. So you know what I mean? Like I've been on bullshit all year. I was on bullshit for sure.
Definitely. Make sure you know what I'm saying. Vote AVE for Cody. You feel me? That was like his
Yeah,
presidential campaign right there. That was
man,
fire, AVE.
it's no, but it's the fact though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I take this shit serious because I know, like I tweeted earlier, like a couple days ago, y'all fans, the fans, bro, like the shit that y'all got to go through to see us. I appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers getting babysitters and shit like that, taking off work and shit like that. How you don't respect that shit? Like I'm me. I'm a regular nigga too, but you doing all that shit to come out to see me? Nah, I'm gonna put on a motherfucking show. You ain't gonna your money ain't gonna be wasted because of that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
No, never.
So I appreciate shit like that. So I'm gonna show up and show out every time.
No, definitely, man. You always put on quality performance, which is definitely why you was a front runner guest for the season premiere, man, for sure, man. Like, yo, 2024, nobody can't take that away from you. And it will be talked about. Salute the champion. Make sure y'all donate. Donate. You know what I'm saying? We all appreciate this year AVE put in. Definitely send a donation or any other contestants who's in the running too. If y'all fuck with them, donate. Salute to you, AVE, though. That was a good campaign. No cap, man. But let's get into it, man. We got to get into some other shit. Now, the politics and battle rap. You hear niggas over the years just talking about politics. She don't like me. He don't like me. They don't like me.
Mhm.
If you got to put a percentage on the AVE, what's the percentage you feel like politics play in overall battle rap?
Um, I'm gonna say this, man, and I ain't. No, I ain't gonna say I don't want to offend nobody because I really don't care. If you're offended, it is what it is.
Fuck your shit. It's weed and
I,
spaces. It's
yeah,
uncut, man.
I gotta say it. Everybody ain't a victim of politics. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Some people like to put a spin like you ain't one of the ones, you ain't no victim of politics, man. If your numbers ain't on the board, if you ain't, you know what I mean? Like everybody's not a victim of politics. Some people just ain't got it, and they friends and league owners won't tell them. Like it's not all, it ain't all about no politics, but it definitely plays a factor in battle rap. Probably about 60%. I ain't gonna bullshit you because
60 is high as fuck,
and,
AVE.
and, and, and I'm
Man.
trying, and I'm telling you as a nigga that
Jeez.
And I'm telling you as a nigga, I'm probably 15, 16 million views in. I don't got
Talk
40.
heavy.
I don't have 40 battles. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? It's about sometimes about certain relationships. Some all kinds of shit. So I'm a person that has dealt with the shit. You know, I have fans coming up to me. You deserve these looks, and you should do this, that, and the third. And it ain't because I ain't putting the numbers on the board. It ain't because the people don't want to see me. I done been on Gnomes and Summer Madnesses, and like I said, check my numbers. Like I ain't, I'm
15,
really
16 million, you talking
yeah,
heavy.
yeah,
Okay.
I step with the best of them. I've always stepped with the best of them, and some of the best of them respect me, and they know it. But it's certain shit in the game that it get ugly the more you progress in this shit. But everybody ain't a victim of that shit, man. Don't let everybody fool you. Like you ain't even being looked that politically to be dealing with no politics. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but for the people that do apply to, you said 60%. That is an alarming rate. And like I say, this is Av. This is somebody who been in the field for a minute, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why I definitely, was happy you was to give input on that question because when you hands on, you really know you see this shit happening. Even your peers call you or hit you up and let you know what's going on with the business. So I
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
that, Av, 100%.
Because the more like, and the sad part is, bro,
Mhm.
like the more we go on as a culture, the more that this shit gets less and less about the art itself,
Right.
and that's not good. So niggas either got to figure out a formula to get this shit back to what we love, or it's gonna be worse and worse. And it's not. It's gonna be about politics. It's gonna be more about drama and politics, and for those that qualify for. But it's going further and further away from actually good battles, good events, and shit like that. And we need to get that shit together. Niggas got to tighten the fuck up.
That's a fact. Can't knock you for that. I would definitely respect it, man. I would definitely want to get into the next question, man. Shout out to Shotgun Suge with his expansion in battle rap with the battle rap boxing.
Mhm.
You recently signed up to compete in 2024. You trained, you was ready. You just had failure of passing the blood test. I honestly see Suge out here making new events, doing new collaborations with boxing and battle rap. And, that was his first event. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm definitely giving him grace because I know that was his first event he kind of curated. With knowing that, now he going to have medical staff and all that shit. Would you compete again? You know what I'm saying? To try
I
again
play.
on another
Oh,
card?
oh no, we gonna spend that. Oh, he ain't walking away from that.
Okay,
I'm gonna
all right, talk
definitely see
crazy. That's what
Suge.
I'm saying. All right,
Oh
talk
no, no, I'm
crazy.
gonna definitely see Suge, but we just know what type time it is. Like now, like we definitely, it was like damn near five of us that couldn't fight on that card
No,
because of
that's a
blood.
fact. Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Um, so now that we know what's going on, I'm definitely like regardless of the boxing event, I'm still getting my like people that know my situation, they know what's up with me. You know what I mean? I'm daily working on that and getting that better. You know what I'm saying? I'm a year in the game without liquor. I ain't had no liquor in a year. So, I
Oh,
just came
congrats, man. Salute to that.
I'm down 10, cholesterol good, pressure getting good,
Yes,
shit like that.
sir. That's what
So
we
yeah,
need.
yeah, yeah,
Health as
yeah.
well. For
Yeah,
real.
yeah. So I'm in my bag this year with that shit, but I definitely want to spend the block with that sugar event. And if it's hopefully if it's all some other shit, we're gonna have to go outside or something. Like we got
Right.
you know we're going Rocky Five on that shit. If this time it be some bullshit, but hopefully everything be good though, because I definitely still want to have that fight. Still, I swear to God, I do.
My dog, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That warrior spirit. Because I'm like, shit. I'm like, it wasn't just Av. It was like you said, it was a lot of people that night that just couldn't
Yeah,
compete. But I
it was
still want to see them fight because they had the heart to fight in the first place type shit. So
damn
I'm
right.
definitely
I was
glad you said that.
I tried to get a waiver and some more shit. I was like, yo, give me a waiver. Like I want to fight. Let me fight. You know what I mean? Like I'll sign a waiver. Anything that happens, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas won't try to let nobody get with that shit like that. So I'm like, damn. All right, when they drove all the way out, this motherfucker
Right.
do nothing. But I understand what they was trying to say. So I just gotta get right with it, regardless.
No, that's a fact. And you know, battle rap is kind of like the culture create what the culture, you know, feel is acceptable.
For
So, you
sure.
know, with that boxing shit though, it is actual requirements that I feel like we not even used to the requirements even in battle rap because you write your raps, you prep, you prepare,
Hmm.
and that's it. You go on that stage and execute. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's not like, oh, I gotta see a medical staff or I gotta see a trainer. So I'm just glad y'all had the heart to do it, man. I can't wait to see you back out there, for sure.
Yeah, I'm
To compete.
definitely back out there though. I'm definitely going back out there, and I want to keep the same fight. So let's
Oh shit,
Suge
y'all heard it first. All right.
same shit.
Suge, you better be on your shit. Ab said he ain't
I
playing
gotta
this
tell
time. You feel me?
I'm trying to tell you, I want the same fight because I just want people to see. Like, when Suge announced that shit, I think I was the first person to sign up.
Right.
I was like, definitely, niggas. A lot of these niggas talk a good game, but everybody was. You could hear motherfucking cricket hiccup when it was time for niggas to sign up. You know what I mean? Now everybody motivated. Oh, put me on the card. Where the fuck y'all was at then? Then you got niggas that was talking a bunch of shit that ain't had a heart to even sign up when it was go time. So, like,
Oh,
man,
that's a fact too. Talk that shit for real.
miss me with all that shit. I know
So
my
I
shit.
salute y'all, man. I definitely salute everybody who signed up. Back to battle rap. We can, you know what I'm saying, go back a little bit. See, we everywhere. We everywhere with this shit.
Bro.
All right. So back to battle rap, right? What do you hate the most about the culture? I know everybody got their own personal thing. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But I know I love the battles. I know I love the spaces because it be shit happening or matchups happen in the spaces. So, like, what's the thing you hate though? I guess maybe the politics. That probably be for me. What you hate though, personally?
Um, I hate. I think the most that I hate that some of these media niggas on, feel like they word is law around this motherfucker. Some of these like
Elaborate, my brother.
some of these niggas need to chill out as as media and things like that. Like, we appreciate y'all covering the battles and stuff like that, but you know, let's not get this. Let's not overthink this like y'all bigger than the culture or bigger than the artists and shit like that. I don't like that type of shit. I don't like niggas thinking that they word is law and they make the rules of how shit go on around this motherfucker. We ain't doing that. That's the only thing I hate about it. It's like certain egos. I don't like it. And I hate the fact that people I don't like the way certain fans are starting to you can't critique a battle, you can't give your opinion without it being hate and shit like that. Like, it's okay for motherfuckers to say a nigga lost a battle without hating on him. Niggas ain't got no reason to hate. We watching a competitive match. Now, granted, it's ways to give your opinion without being disrespectful, but for the most part, if a nigga just getting their honest critique of a battle, everybody ain't hating on niggas. Like, this shit getting soft and sensitive.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you
Like,
on that
I don't
aspect.
shit getting watered down. Niggas is wrong. Niggas is getting egos for nothing. Like, we ain't on that shit. No, I ain't respecting that shit. And we want motherfuckers that's outside. Like, you not about to critique me and judge me or some shit, and you don't ever be around. I'm done listening to those kinds. Because how much do you support us if you can't even show up? Who are you to speak on us so much if you won't even take the time to come outside and support this event? Niggas ain't buying pay-per-views and shit like that for real, for real. So, but that's a whole nother conversation. But at the end of the day, though, I fuck with a few. And everybody that I don't, they already know the count.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Appreciate your answer on that, man. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Let's get into the things we love, man. I guess what's the top thing you love about the sport?
Just that shit, actually competing. Like, competing itself, man. That ain't nothing better than, like, we actually get paid to do some shit we love. Like, we get paid to rap for 9 minutes or however much time it is, like 9 minutes tops. Like, niggas grew up loving this shit, and we actually get to make money and travel the world and shit like that off of a hobby, something that was a hobby of ours. So the passion is gonna always be the rapping itself. But of course, it's always some shit in the gang. Like, niggas got great jobs and careers, but it's always some shit that they not gonna like about it. It's just part of the game, it's part of everyday shit. But the rapping itself always gonna be the best thing for me. This shit saved my life.
Mm-hmm.
This shit really saved my life. It became therapy. This shit put food on the table. It bought Pampers when I needed them. It did all kinds of shit. So that's why I can't step away from it. You know what I mean? This shit did a lot. Nigga have no idea. Even I got niggas that's locked up that bet on my battles and shit like that, and they ate good off me. I get the letters. I get the phone calls. You know what I mean? When niggas come home,
That's
and
fire.
shit like that. So it be shit like that, bro. That's my
Yeah, no, that's fire as hell, man. That's crazy, man. You'll never know, just you rapping, how that shit inspires so many people in the best situations and the worst situations. You know what I'm saying? It might inspire them the most.
shout out my nigga Monimo. My nigga Monimo just did goddamn about 6'7". He was like, nigga, I ate good fucking with you. That motherfucker. He seen me in the spot. Like, nigga, I ate good because of you, nigga, go off your battle. He like, niggas is tuned in. Niggas know you, man.
Mm-hmm. No,
So,
shout out to everybody locked down, man. We'll wish that on nobody, but just simple shit like
yeah.
that can make their day better in that motherfucker for
And
sure.
that shit motivating to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's always like people depend on you. They appreciate you, but they depend on your abilities and what you can do.
Facts, facts.
That's why I don't take no days off with this shit. I don't play with nobody.
No,
I
that's
don't
a
take
fact, man. My next
no.
question, I guess would be, man, based off of everything you've done, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning of your career to, you know, that 2024 you just had, which was crazy, merging into this 2025. In your personal opinion, all politics aside, just work only, you know what I'm saying, just the work put in. Do
Mhm.
AVE consider AVE a legend?
Yeah, when it comes to for sure in the game, but definitely where I'm from. For sure. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean in the game.
Oh, hey.
Definitely where you from, but I'm
Yeah.
just in the game of a battle rap period. Do you consider your own self a legend?
Um, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You ain't never seen it like it go back to where I'm from. You ain't never seen this shit like this from where I'm right from a nigga from my state. You know, New York been putting on the map for years. Jersey, they got they niggas like St. Louis got they niggas when it come to that, when it come to VA, like that's me. So and that's legendary shit itself. You ain't never seen this shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Salute to you, man. I definitely feel like you a legend as well, man. And I definitely appreciate you for doing this interview because this is fire. This is definitely gonna be monumental. We getting some good questions
Uh,
today, man. And better answers. I ain't even gonna lie than I anticipated. I got to merge into this though, Av.
what's
You
up?
know, battle rap. Definitely, we getting the national notoriety again. Salute to Hitman with the Power Moves event. Salute to the
Yes,
fact
sir.
that Whack 100 and his podcast covered it. Joe Budden covered it. So we getting them not the national podcast coverage and shit. So
Mhm.
you know, people gonna be more in tune. I guess in battle rap overall. You know, more money, more returns, man. Who would you like to see return, if anybody?
My nigga Briz.
Let's go, Rothstein, for sure.
My nigga B dot.
Let's go. Let's go.
Um Shit, that's all I care about for real. Of course, the wave when the wave come home is gonna be some shit.
Oh no,
But
that's an auto return. We talking about who
that's
been sitting.
automatic. That's
Free the wave,
automatic.
though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like, of course that. But like other than his circumstance, you know what I'm saying? Definitely Briz, definitely B dot. Uh, I can't really think of nobody else, bro.
Briz and B Dot, no, them solid picks, because going through the conversations, being in different spaces, it'd be a lot of people that people don't want to come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of
Like,
seeing that
dude, like,
more. So
that's crazy. I don't think I ever heard of a don't come back
oh
list.
yeah, it's certain artists that they're like, nah, they can stay exactly where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, no, like I think people got that thing with conceited. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel conceited can't survive with the new punchers. You know what I'm saying? Some of them feel like he can adjust. So I think, he one of them artists like that where it's 50
See,
50.
the thing with conceded,
Hmm?
is when if he do return, you know, it's people that were fans from his era, of course they're gonna be excited. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's gonna be that the shock value. Oh man, Conceited is actually back. So you might get a little gas back. Now who like I don't who I think he can fuck with now. As far as the punchers,
Yeah,
nobody,
you feel what I'm
nobody.
saying? That's why people like I
I
don't want
don't.
to see it. That's what I'm saying. Av. Like they
I don't
like
think
I'm kind of
he don't
good
want.
on that.
I don't think he want to stand in front of the alien, man. I don't like. He don't want to stand in front of Fonz, man. Like, if whoever y'all think got the bigger name or whatever, we get it. But nigga, do you? Nah,
I
he
ain't
don't
gonna
want to
lie,
do that.
Av. If you watch that, shout out to Fonz, shout out to Nitty. If you watch Fonz versus Nitty, and you
And I
see how
watched
he
her.
looking, like, oh hell
Listen,
nah.
listen. It's
Yeah,
different. It's different.
it's
It's
different.
different. He might be studying. He might be in the dojo working on his craft and whatever. He might make it. I recommend it because this shit ain't sweet, nigga. This ain't that era. You know what I mean? But it's some shit out here. Some killers out here, man. And back then in that era, it won't nothing but him and really Magic and maybe Heartless and a couple niggas doing that shit. Like now though, nigga, shit. How many niggas it is out here now? Like you
Man.
got. You got niggas like Elijah Drake.
Yeah.
You
Salute
you
them.
got the young what's the young nigga Los
Los
what's his name Los
Preem,
like
crazy.
them
Yeah,
but
Los is
you got
crazy.
like when it comes to the punching game like nigga shit get clipped up out here fucking around.
Yep, you ain't on your shit, most definitely.
You know what I mean? You little niggas
Most
dangerous.
definitely, man. I gotta ask you too, Av, outside of your own battles, cause I know you and the boss got a master plan cooked up. I know y'all got some shit. But
That,
outside of your battle, man, what battle do you want to see go down in 2025? Like this battle gotta go down this year.
I want to see Rocket Easy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, talk,
I want
talk,
to see.
nah, talk,
I
Av,
want to.
because
I
you
want
know
to
what?
see.
I think we all want to see it. We like, especially the ones, shout out to Rock. If you tapped in with Rock, you understand his reason and why. You know what I'm saying? If you got an open mind. But as battle rap fans, we all want to see it,
I
man. But
want to see. I want to see. I want to see Rocket Easy. I want to see Jazz and Hustle. I want to see.
yeah,
I want to see Swamp and Goods. Um.
that's fire too.
Uh, I want to see. I want to see Eunice and Capo battle. I want to see.
It's about that time, ain't it, Av? You talking.
Yeah.
That's a fire
See,
list right
I
there.
want to see Fonz and Big K battle, and I also want to see Fonz and John battle. I definitely want to see that, but I just
Fonz and Big K could be a movie.
yeah, I want to see that.
I kind of want to see it on KOTD just to see my nigga Fonz go crazy over there. Meal
You
that
know
shit.
what I mean? Like I think he'll go stupid crazy on that motherfucker. So it's a few battles I want to see, man. Because I try to, I suck when it comes to actually watching battles. Like my shit, that shit trash. So I be trying to keep in tune with motherfuckers, so I don't got to be, just so biased to the people I fuck with. But I can't help it. But those are the ones I want to see on top. Definitely that motherfucking that motherfucking Rockin' Easy for sure. That's
Rocking easy for sure.
probably
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Rock, shout out to Easy. We definitely want to see it. I mean, the storyline y'all done built up for this shit is insane, man.
it's
People
there.
just make conversations off that. You feel me?
Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's definitely there. I think it's gonna happen, man. And I think it's gonna happen on URL.
Mm, mm. You know what? They not top on my list to put it together, but maybe
Keep,
something can
keep,
happen.
keep the file. Just keep the file.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, we got it already. We good. Shout out to Spaces, man, and the technology. Elon, I'm not shouting you out. You ain't had shit to do with this. You bought this shit like this. But no, shout out to the regular makers of Spaces, man. Let's get to the next question though, for sure, man. Like you lived through, you lived through this whole era, a time where you battled before the caffeine era. We had COVID, caffeine popped up. We got battle rap at an accelerated rate now. More battles, more events. Drake was even involved at one point in time. We even got some battles that were supposed to be booked that never happened. Whatever,
I
right?
think I found out. I figured out why I went on the Drake card. But go ahead. What was your question?
Oh no, I got it written down. Why you feel like you won on the Drake card? We can definitely get into that. I
So when he
never
was
thought
at
about it.
when he was at the studio, I told him I fuck with Meek. I was like, man, I'm taking Meek.
Oh,
So
yep, that's
that
what it
probably had a
was.
that probably had a good probably
That's
good.
definitely what it was. Because after that back to back, you feel me? You'll never fuck with a nigga who even fuck with the nigga. You feel me? Like I could
I,
shout out to
I
Drake. I understand.
like yeah, I appreciate what he did with the caffeine and shit, but I mean I don't I fuck with Meek more. You know, it is what it is. Like I ain't star-studded or starstruck or no shit like that. Like I respect him, but that nigga probably said, hell no, that nigga ain't coming on getting on my card. But go ahead.
No, that's crazy. I was just gonna ask you because you've been through both eras, when the caffeine era was floating before and even afterwards. How do you feel like the game has changed, whether that's talent wise, I'm gonna say talent wise and economically, you know, since they left their partnership?
I'm man, for real, only thing changed is how often events happen. That's it. You know, caffeine had an event damn near every fucking week.
Right.
You know,
Saturday
and
fights and shit, yeah.
I mean, of course, the bag changed. Bless them good people.
Right.
God bless. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's it though, because you know we still seeing new talent. They still new battlers developing on different platforms and shit like that. So that would be the only thing, because caffeine definitely shed light on a lot of the new battlers that you know we wouldn't have regular seen in the YouTube era of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but now you know caffeine ain't around, but yet and still we still getting new stars. You know what I mean? On like I said on different platforms. So I think that's the only thing that really changed for real is how frequent events were happening.
Okay. No, I can definitely respect that. I can respect it. Shout out to LTBR, man. They put you on all first team lists, man. Salute to them. I thought they
Mhm.
list was pretty accurate. For the men, however, how do you felt about how you felt when you got selected? Did you know anything about it, or what was just your thoughts being on the list?
No, I appreciate it. You know, it was dope. I appreciate it, man. You know, we all we get thrown off track by lists sometimes, man. Not forgetting that that's just those people's opinion. It don't be law, but it's always dope to get recognized. I just think we just don't like to be discredited, but I definitely appreciate it. Salute to LTBR. They know I fuck with them. I give them a hard time too. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, at the end of the day, I respect that they doing their job and they do a good job for the most part.
Yep, definitely salute to LTBR, the whole team. I think, it just build more conversational pieces for us to talk about shit. Like, if we not talking and we not debating, the culture is not shifting. I think it's at least a part of it. Two important things. I feel like when we having debates about the culture is good, and when somebody we think gonna lose end up winning, it always go right for us. Cause now everybody want to battle him. You know what I'm saying? So I want to definitely get into this next question, man. How do you
Mm.
feel about the list overall? Like the all three teams. Like, do you think they were accurately picked for first team, second team, and third?
I would have to see the list again to remember who was on the other teams. I ain't gonna lie. I just remember, like, for the most part, who was on our team. Um, who was on the first team? I mean, but you know, like I said, 2024, a lot of niggas was cooking, man. You know what I mean? So, I guess they had their own reasons why certain people. Of course, they had their own reasons, but why certain people went on different teams. But you know, for as far as our team, it looked about accurate to me. For real, for real.
Well, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, it ain't. You know, like I said, it was a lot of niggas cooking, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it was, man. I can't cap. 2024 was
which
very good.
Trez was definitely on one of the teams,
You
right?
said who?
Trez, what team Trez was on?
Trez, I believe, was on either second or I believe second or third. I'm gonna try to spin the block on that question too, get the list up there. But I want to say
Yeah,
second or third team. But he was definitely cooking. If y'all know in the
Trez,
comments,
John,
let me know too.
John, T
Hmm.
Top, like there was some shit outside, man.
Trez
You know
might
what
have
I'm
been
saying?
on the first. I really want to say I honestly I want to say the first five is the Cody
I'm,
contenders. Honestly, I believe
yeah, I know me, Swamp Rock,
so, Trez might be
Sharon.
on there.
Okay,
No, it was Sharon. And I think Trez on second team. I'm tripping. Yeah,
okay.
cause Sharon is on the first team. I think Trez is on the second. But nah, That's dope. I thought they did a pretty good job personally as well. We got these new battlers out here, Av. We see the Crucible going on. You got some of them in Weed World cooking, or the Space is cooking, or you got some of them on, the TOS is cooking. They got some up and comers. Trenches got some up and comers. A lot of them. How do you feel about them? As far as them having the future torch of this game, you know what I'm saying? Do you think the game is in good hands with them, or you can even discuss which ones? How you feel about them overall, though?
Well, I mean, well, is it specific standouts, and then I can go about it like that.
What you say? I couldn't hear you.
Is there specific standouts from the Crucible? You know what I'm saying? You talking about or?
Yeah, no, overall, like standouts from the Crucible, but then like dudes on the come up on other leagues, like the Moo Wops, like the Texagos, you know what I'm saying?
No,
I battle
yeah, I
guys.
like Buop, I like Tex, I like
Okay.
King, I like Dollar. Like, yeah, them niggas, all them niggas dope. All them niggas dope. And as long as they keep, going with how their careers going and the performances they putting on, yeah, the culture be in good hands. But we still need niggas in upper echelons to battle them niggas to keep that shit going forward, to
Right.
keep the fuel. Like we want to see them niggas battle each other too, to make them classics amongst their class. But we gonna still need upper echelon niggas to battle them to keep the culture going, and that's gonna light fire up under them niggas to motivate them to put on, you know, put better performances as well. So no, they alright though. Them niggas, all them niggas, I fuck with all of them. I want to battle the nigga King. I ain't gonna lie. That's so easy that shit.
Oh yeah, they need to line that up. I guess I ain't hear about that one. They probably was hip already.
I actually, I actually was supposed to be the one battling him when he battled Cortez. That was supposed to be me and King.
Shout out to King. He definitely been
One,
cooking, man. Detroit, West Side. Salute to him too, man. But no,
yeah.
what would I guess it leading to my second question? What would be the advice for the new guys from you, just being through the game and being experienced, like some shit that I guess basically they can avoid. You know what I'm saying? That you might even fell into early on.
Stay humble, but stay hungry and watch. Don't be too humble because being humble is really kind of showing weakness or showing it's not weakness, but it's just showing less of yourself as far as your value go. Like, don't be too humble, but stay hungry, stay dangerous with this shit. You know what I mean? Don't let you know. Don't ever feel like you did enough. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing with this shit.
Oh no, that's a
You know,
fact. I agree.
you gotta stay dangerous, man.
Definitely.
Don't de- don't develop an ego too soon. Like all battle rappers got to have some sort of delusion, but not too much. Don't be stupid. You got to pop your shit because who gonna pop it for you? You pause, but not too much. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Y'all heard it first, man, from Av, man, the legend himself. Make sure you keep that hunger, because I think that was a key thing too, bro. Like the hunger gotta be there for the battle to be crazy. You need to be in a good spot mentally for the battle to be crazy, for you to write good material, for real. Like don't even accept a battle if too much shit going on. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
And if you don't keep your hunger, man, it's like it's a new battle of goddamn every other week. You know what I'm saying? And whether it be a male or a female, so like somebody's always want to be in your spot. You know what I'm saying? They can act like they admire you and they appreciate you and they respect you, but at the end of the day, if they get the chance to clip you, they're gonna do it. That's just the culture we in. You know what I mean? So all we got to stay on our toes as the veterans and shit like that, because these motherfuckers is really they ready to clip some shit. And they getting closer opportunities. Like look at like we ain't have all these platform spaces and shit like that to battle in. Like salute
right,
what y'all doing with the spaces battle. We ain't had that shit.
right.
You know?
Appreciate you too.
Like our shit really came from the mud with it. You know what I mean? So they getting opportunities, and it's and platform and battles and things like what you doing is leading to other opportunities. So niggas just got to stay on their toes and stay hungry, stay dangerous with this shit.
Nah, it don't get no more clearer than that. No cap. Like I say, salute to you in your 2024 year. I feel like something that people rather want to debate or not. I feel like me personally, what I'm saying, it's just coming from me. I'm not speaking for everybody. I feel like a great key to your year was the boss. Shout out to the boss. Very knowledgeable, but very controversial. Like I say, I personally love the boss. I love what she brings to the culture and her knowledge because she's a real fan that got converted into the business. You know what I'm saying? So how do you personally feel as a client when you have these battlers or people a little bit, more outspoken than others about just her in general? I can't say her work because she does good work, but just her in general. How you feel as a client of hers?
Man, I love that black woman.
Talk your
And
shit,
and it's funny
black
because
queens.
I say that shit all the time, and she would always, no, I'm just a fan. And, like, she didn't want no parts of this shit. But as much quote unquote hate as she get, the love doubles. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we really value her and appreciate what she do. And we still don't understand why people don't like her, but that's y'all problem. You know what I'm saying? But
A
because
mental
she
problem.
does,
That
she got
lady
an
cool,
opinion like
man,
nobody
for
else.
sure.
She don't disrespect nobody. She don't get out of pocket. She's a fan of the sport as well, and she's not no fucking airhead fan. Like, she can have those discussions with you, have those debates with you, and her shit gonna be on point. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, but just her wanting to see certain things out of me as a fan, and believe, and her having the relationships and the knowledge of the game that she has, she, it was worth me putting my trust in her, and she been making shit happen, man. And I appreciate that woman so much.
Nah, that's
And
super dope. That's super
um,
dope. Salute to the boss, man. Like, she also has a part two question as well. Despite how you feel about her, you know what I'm saying. Her managerial talents has definitely shined in 2024. She's one of those managers that can be outspoken, like a Spills, but can still conduct business behind the scenes and get the work done like a Doc. You know what I'm saying. I feel like she can do what a
yeah,
lot of other managers do at a high level, and I also feel like her knowledge of the game sometimes is what separates her from the other people. You as a client, you Av was Av before y'all kind of linked up, but just you as a
that's,
client, how do you feel about like how easier has it been, with her as your
I don't
manager? Like, explain her talents and how how her input helps you. Oh, when you out there battling.
um I can trust that the business is gonna be handled. I don't
Okay.
got to deal with.
Okay.
I don't have to deal with nobody, and that's beautiful for me. It's a stress reliever like a motherfucker for one. Um, I know that she has my best interest. Like, she ain't out for no gain. She not looking. It's not about no clout, or she just want to be around Av or Swamp. Like, it ain't none of that shit, because she has her own life. She's been a successful, strong black woman before this shit. She's just a fan of the sport. She just know what she know and can do what she does. So it ain't for no. She not looking for no. Hidden. She don't have no hidden agendas or no shit like that. She a good woman, and you know what I'm saying. And I respect her and appreciate her a lot. And like I said, it's just been a stress. It's a relief that I don't have to deal with shit, because trying to conduct your business while you're trying to prepare for shit and reaching out to leagues, like, a lot of people have problems with people having managers and stuff, like, they don't think you need it, but I swear to God, it comes in handy. And, like, it's a blessing, especially when you got someone as good as the boss when she does what she does. And this ain't just, she don't just manage, she helped put the, like, Power Moves, the best
Yeah, she
event.
curating events as well.
she
That's a
putting
fact.
she putting events together, and it's not just her events with her people. There's other people that trust her to put their events together. So that got to mean something. And you got a bunch of motherfuckers out here that want the respect and the love that she got, and it bothers them. So they look for little simple ass reasons to say they don't like her, but we ain't worried about none of that. She's safe, she good, and she gonna keep doing what she do. And
Appreciate
that's
that.
on that's definitely on Big Sanders.
Appreciate that. So big salute to the boss, man, and everything she's been doing. And I asked you that question. And I appreciate your answer so much, Av, because you get the prejudging people, but have you really sat down and asked, what do they do? You know what I'm saying? How are they
Hmm.
important in these different situations? Because you can prejudge a person and you just don't like them. Hey, people just don't like people. But when you talk about the talents of a manager, of a curator, just a great supporter, knowledgeable fan, that's the boss. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like the way explain the relief. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a manager should definitely relieve you of those business or whatever the manager for. If it's something creative, they should take all the creative duties. If it's business, they take all the business duties. So definitely dope. Okay, we cooking, Av. You was cooking. You was cooking. You was cooking. I got another question, man. With all you done, you know, we don't know how long you gonna be here. You know how long you gonna be here. You know, as far as battling and shit like that. I never hear you mention it much, but I know other names get put in the mix. Is a mook battle or a lux battle something that you would like to happen before you lead a game?
I would love to battle mook.
Okay.
Definitely small room only.
I was gonna ask that
I
too.
know,
Bet.
small room only. Yep. Yeah, for sure. For sure, a mook battle because you know, the respect he get and the love he get, I just, I know I'm gonna be the underdog in that battle. So that's just one of them situations where I like proving motherfuckers wrong. You know, and when it come to people that be the best of the best and the shit like that, them the motherfuckers I want to battle. I think you get your respect level goes up even higher when you clip shit like that, when you clip niggas like that. So absolutely.
Only Mook Ave. You're not too interested in the Lux.
Nah.
Okay. I respect.
I I definitely would, but I could see why me and Mook would battle for sure.
Okay, you just know that's a for sure bet. If they can get a good situation with that,
Yeah,
you taking that.
yeah, I can see that happening, especially after his battle with Big K. I just knew he was gonna be talking shit about me because I was up there, I was there. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Your input has been great, Av. We got a couple of more questions. I believe Doctor and Justice got some shit going on too, so I want to definitely support them.
No, for
Like, but let's get into it, man. We actually got three more questions, man. So this question, you know, I definitely got to ask because battle rap is in a different place now, where you know not only the battlers are gaining fan bases, but the media is gaining fan bases as well. Just from your perspective, do you think the media these days, at this current state, is helpful or harmful to the culture?
50-50.
Okay, elaborate. I'd love to hear it.
Um, you got media that just want to be media, and you got media that want to be stars.
Okay.
And that's just it is what it is. Like, yeah, that's what you're here to do. And I ain't gonna tell nobody to not, go for what they feel they worth or not be who they think they are, but keep in mind what you're here for. You know what I mean? Like, a nigga like Jayblac is a person that, I would say is the biggest media platform or the biggest media source or whatever you want to call it in the game. And how he carry himself, he don't gotta act like it. He don't gotta, you know what I mean? Like Jayblac is a humble nigga, cool nigga, and he's still the number one motherfucker that we rely on because he's cool with being himself. You know what I mean? And he respect the culture, and he understand that he's not trying to be bigger than the culture, no shit like that. You know what I mean? He know
Right.
know he get love, and he know he get respect. He respect his lane. A lot of niggas like they just want to be. You know what I mean? Niggas just want to be in shit like Hov said, man.
Okay,
Just
I respect that take on that, man, because I believe it's definitely 50-50. That's with anything. It's 50-50 with the battlers you like. It's going to be 50-50 with the media you like as well, or media you consider real media. So I
and
definitely appreciate
it's
your
new
input.
niggas. It's some of the old niggas too. It's like
Mm-hmm.
some
Mm-hmm.
niggas motherfucker too. Like I ain't, you know what I mean? And it's just certain motherfuckers. I try to respect everybody, but it's just some people that just give off the wrong shit. And I got addresses, so I ain't, it ain't about speaking subliminal. I definitely throw address on anything, but you know what I mean. It's just like I don't. It's just a lot of weird shit that be going on that I ain't with, and I don't respect. For the most part, the most of the media, Jayblac is my nigga, Three's my nigga, Temperature Check's my nigga. You know what I mean? as far as the media niggas, like, I fuck with Henny. I love what Fro's doing because it come from a genuine place, and it's not hate on another nigga, but it's just some niggas be doing extra shit, and it's whether it be the veterans, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't fuck with Caps all the time. You know what I mean? I definitely won't fuck with Unbias all the time and shit like that. You know what I mean? I had my issues with Black Compass and shit like that. I respect, certain shit. They got their own situations going on with their crew, but Tone Pro will always be my dog. But I fuck with who I fuck with, and I stay away from who I don't. And it be for a good reason and for certain reasons, and they know it. But I don't even want to get off subject. Go ahead.
Oh no, oh no. Appreciate your answer once again. Like I say, I definitely want you to be fully transparent about it because I know it is a 50-50 thing. And sometimes you got to break down the variables of what you looking for in the media game anyway. So let's get to it. You cooking, Av, man. Second to last question I gotta ask. Now, last year in 2024, it was a lot of the battle rap is dead and battle rap is dead all throughout different parts of the year. It seemed like as the year go on, if something slow down, the fans is tending to go in the way of battle rap is dead. I think what we did see in 2024 though was the resurgence of a lot of battle rap ran leagues. And curated leagues. Shout out to Calicoe with the Black Mafia Battle League. Hitman event of the year with power moves, but should salute the bags and bodies as well. Do you feel like the battle rap ran leagues, because they definitely did a good job this year? Cal ran two, Hitman on his second one in the modern day. Do you feel like the battle rap leagues are the future of battle rap?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I love it because we've been so used to just waiting on one or two or maybe three platforms to put dope events together. So it's good to see, you know, some of our own taking opportunities and putting them in their own hands and making shit happen to keep the culture going forward. We ain't got to sit and wait no more. You get a motherfucking Winter Madness, you get a power moves, you get a, even with the riot shit, like all that type shit, like QB shit. Shout out to QB Black Diamond. She got her shit about to jump off. Like, yeah, I love it. I love that shit. I love that shit. Even Rock reaching out to the up and coming niggas. Like it's not just about motherfuckers with names. Rock trying to find new talent. I
Right.
respect
No
it.
entourage shit. Salute to no entourage as well.
Like
Another
all
battle
that.
rapper ran league, like
Shout
doing
out the
well.
trenches. Even Easy. Shout out the trenches. Like,
Facts,
I
easy.
remember
Yep.
twice up there. You know what I mean? So for sure, I like that shit. I love it. I'm gonna support it all. Anybody call me, we can work. We'll call the boss. We can work.
And you definitely feel like with the events they executed, they can definitely compete with the machines in battle rap, the URLs or
It
RBE.
ain't even.
Some
It
may
ain't even.
consider.
It ain't even about competing with the machine. They can become the machine.
Okay, talk crazy, Av. All right, we cooking.
That's how I look at it.
Okay.
They can change themselves. You know what I mean? Like it ain't they no. I don't think nobody's doing it because like we gonna do this better than you on real. Or we gonna do this better. Nah, niggas just trying to put on because they got a passion and a love for this shit too, and they understand that they don't want to wait around. They got ideas. God done blessed them with with the resources and the revenue to make things happen. And so they just, making good opportunities to do their part to keep this culture going. So when they reach out to us, we just got to do our part. I love it.
That's a fact. Well said, Av. Well said. Well, we down to the last question, and this is always gonna be the last question for every artist. You know what I'm saying? When you say I gotta put my city in it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Detroit. When you say some real shit, a nigga in a sentence like that's what you gotta know. So we gonna always ask, what do you gotta know about Av if we don't know nothing?
And when it comes to what?
When it come to life, just life. If you don't know nothing about Av and you ain't never even met Av, but you might run into Av, what's something that you gotta know right now?
It's just a good dude, man. He's a good dude. That's it, man. It ain't too much to it. I'm a good dude, bro. That's it. I mean, it ain't too much else to it. Just a good nigga. At least I try to be as much as I can. Cause there's some real live suckers in this motherfucking world. A lot of
For real, for real. You ain't lying, man. Well, I appreciate you, Av. This was a super dope interview. We talked about you coming up in VA. You know, we talked about
Yeah.
your music talents, your love for the music, all the way to the battle rap shit. You know that y'all was waiting for some of them URL questions, all that. So I appreciate everybody for pulling up. You know, I see Shuni in the building, Briz in the building. Salute to y'all, my lady. Salute to battle rap crazy. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. This was the AVE episode. It's not over though, man. They're gonna always be at 5 p.m. Tune in tomorrow. We got another crazy in-depth interview with our guest, Dollar Bill, Bash Money, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We about to definitely
Shout out to Bash Money.
shout out to Bash Money. That's a fact, man. We definitely gonna get into the Weed and Spaces interview with Dollar. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see his come up. You know, I got some unique questions for Dollar as well. For every artist that come up here, I have a special set of questions for everybody. So my Av questions ain't my Dollar questions. See what we gonna talk about with Dollar. It's a whole different thing. Appreciate you again, Av, man. That's a fact.
Appreciate you, bro. Definitely appreciate you and respect to what you're doing, man. And you know, I got my guys coming up on your platform, man, next month. So I definitely want to appreciate you. So thank you again for that look. So
Oh, no problem, man. Definitely, man. Y'all gonna see Young Riddick soon. Y'all gonna see Note 757 soon. Definitely
yeah.
appreciate you, Av, man.
Yep.
That's a fact, man. This is Weed and Spaces. We back.